Can I leave tonight? I know. Hold on. Let's take a look. How many confidant do I think I could still do confidant during Maruki's deadline. We got Oya and Chihaya's at rank 9, right? And Shenya's at rank 6. We need to finish ranking up Shenya. Shenya is daytime. Wait, did I max out Chihaya already? Yeah, I maxed out Chihaya, so I only have Oya at night. And I assume that Faith, which is Kasumi, is gonna unlock the other 5. So there's not a lot then. Yeah. Also, I do want to make another Mementos run because I think the request, I can still do requests. Yeah, I can still do these requests. Let's make a Mementos run at some point. Also, I want to get Ryuji, not Ryuji, Akechi's, what was it called? Akechi's critical thing? What is it called? Hold on. Yeah, Baton Pass rank to rank 3, which means that we're gonna do a lot of darts trying to get there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we finished Chihaya. I didn't realize that. Alright, so we maxed out Chihaya. So we only have, like, technically we only have 2. Counting Kasumi, we have 3. Okay, okay. Yeah, alright. We're probably not gonna be able to leave tonight. Can I do some other stuff? Hey, hold on, get enough sleep. Let's not do that today. Alright, well, cool. I want to take a break. I want to think a bit more sleep. Hey. Sorry, it's nothing. Come on, what's up? No. I was just remembering what happened that night. You remember, right? Night before we went to Mementos and to erase it, and before we dealt with Shido. Remember how I said I'll finally find the place where I belong? Even though I said that, I really believed it. I still fell right into Maruki's hands. I know it made obvious how much I want to be a human. More than once, I thought it would give me a chance with Lady On, but what I did was just so lame. I can't believe it was also having a blast while you were busy trying to help us. You owe me one. I understand why, though. Yeah. I don't like the cat. The cat is not my favorite, like, Persona mascot character, but, like, you know, like, I understand why. Could be so nice to me. If you try excusing something this big, and be more disappointed than anything. Now that I think about it, you've been helping me from the very beginning. While I was locked on in your prison when we first met, I'm nowhere near cool. You don't have to be cool, you're already super cool. Nowhere near it. You don't need to be cool. You're a cat. Well, that's true. After all we've been through together, there's no point trying to act cool in front of you. Yeah, don't worry about it, you're not cool. You know what? I'm going to make you a promise right now. From now on, I'm going to be more independent. And just keep relying on you and everything because, deep down, I thought you could figure everything out for me. But that's all changing. I'm going to stand proud on my own 4 feet. 4 feet? I'm going to be the one to protect you. I promise I will. Wait, is this your rank 3? Tier 3 persona? Not rank 3. Tier 3 persona? Okay, what the heck? Oh, it's merge? Oh, your tier 3 is... Okay. Not a big fan of this. Doesn't look as cool. I'll take it, though. Discovered the new... Oh, no, my original power. Alright. Diago has transformed into... Okay, yeah, I guess this is fine. I really want, like, the 3rd tier persona to evolve from their tier 2 to, like, add on to tier 2, but, like, it looks like they like, went back to tier 1. Okay. Alright, okay. Alright, like Sir Murky just desserts. Alright, I guess it's fine. Not like, I think in Persona 4, the personas add, like, when they go to tier 3, they add from, they evolve from their tier 2. They don't go back to their tier 1 design. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Kind of disappointing, but you know, what are you gonna do? Anyone who tries to pull one over us like that and asking for it, let's do our best. But you wish for it. Right? Sorry for that hassle. You and I are gonna be even greater partners now. Well, things are gonna get hectic starting tomorrow. Let's call it the night. Okay, what the heck? Miracle Rush. What is this? Increase effect on all allies' healing skills may decrease SP cost. Ooh, okay. Miracle Rush. Medium physical damage to all foes with high chance of crit. You know what? Go for it. Alright, so you get a unique new skill that's just for you. And you get a new trait for your persona. I'll take it. You know what? I'll definitely take it. A new year is starting. Y'all look sleepy. What? You those love through the new year? Was Shogatatsu one big excuse to laze around? Good grief, Shogatatsu's not supposed to be an excuse to relax, you know? In that game, which Kanomotsu, Mochi, and that order to welcome the Toshigan deities, one of the oldest tradition in Japan. By the way, cherry blossom viewing and every children's day is meant to commemorate the deities and spirits. Japan's got lots of gods, and naturally there's being a lot of events and rituals to accommodate them all. There's a phrase referring to all the Shindo gods as a collective. Anyone knows it offhand? Alright, Takamaki-san, I bet you slipped through a Shogunagi. Yeah. Huh? Oh yeah, I mean... Hey, wait! Oh, sorry about that. Hey, Lydian's obviously panicked. We'll go and help her out. I don't know the answer, dude. Seriously? I'm so unlucky and even sleep through Shogunagi. Akira, you're awake, can you give me a hint? Some phrases about gods, but it's kind of abstract, right? There's a phrase supposed to illustrate about the ghosts of Shindo. How much they love partying? How powerful they are? How numerous they are? I have no idea. These all seems like the right answer. Like, anybody knows what the answers are? Like, I have no idea what the heck this is. No idea what the heck this is. How many there are? How numerous they are? Alright. Yeah, I think right, that's a specific number, right? So phrase again, the one about how many gods there are in Shinto. Isn't there like crazy high number, like 5? I think 5 or 8 like millions or something. 8,010,003. Not 3. I'm gonna go with the highest number, the 8 million. Yeah, I think that's it. So people call the gods of Shinto the 8 million gods. Yes, okay, they are. That's correct. Then call them Noah Kum the 8 million gods. Now the number not meant to be taken literally. Yao Yorzuru is essentially shorthand for myriad gods, an uncountable number. Old days Japanese believe in the gods as well in everything, and with all these traditions, you could say these beliefs still affect our lives today. It's a wonderful thing, really. We need to cherish our history. Nice, Leah seems really relieved. Did I get a charm for that? Yeah, alright. You're pretty good in studying, I'm impressed. +1 charm, huh? Alright. Like, it's not like it matters now, why am I complaining about it?
You've been awfully busy lately. Don't forget to eat lunch.
It's the Lorenza butterfly.
Just for myself. Be sure to order some jelly-filled bread and...
Let's follow it.
Yeah, let's go.
HS now, so you can lose sight of it. Actually, it's slower than me. Alright, well. You see that one to the first floor? Yes, I do. Where's this flying to? Come on, we're gonna follow it now.
For real?
The nurse's office? What's going on here? The butterfly.
Anyway.
Looks like we're the only ones who can see it. It seems like it has some purpose. There's no point in thinking about it right now. Let's go inside the nurse's office quickly.
Lady Lavenza.
Hello. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming.
I see. Exchanging common expressions upon meeting like humans do, it has a rather pleasant feeling. But that is irrelevant. Let's turn to the matter at hand. As I told you yesterday, there's something I wish to tell you. But first, please gather your other friends here.
Here? You want to meet in the nurse's office?
This place is filled with the cognition of bed rest. Maintaining my existence in a reality controlled by someone like Maruki is no simple feat. But the exhaustion that it induces is limited by this place's cognition, so I may converse with you all in person here.
I see.
Let us continue this conversation once everyone involved has convened. Until that time, I will provide my eyes a much-needed rest.
Wait, rest? Lady Lavenza?
You're just asleep.
I guess we should get everyone in here. Infiltration success.
I'm rather surprised no one took notice of us.
Considering how I don't have an adequate excuse for the school to approve your being here, we're lucky it went as well as it did.
As long as you maintain an air of confidence, you can fool just about anybody into thinking you belong. I must say, though, I hadn't expected you to actually reach out to me for something like this.
Well, it's just as we said before. We've accepted your offer to work together. Now's not the time to let personal stuff get in the way of our goal. But if you ever betray us again, we'll make sure you regret it.
All right, then. That's no concern of mine, anyway. Remember what I told you all before. We share a mutual interest. Until Maruki is defeated, we have a deal to uphold.
It appears that everyone's arrived. Does this mean you're ready to begin?
Ain't that our line?
Tell us what you know.
Yes. I wished to speak with you about the circumstances that led this Maruki to alter reality as you know it, as well as the true nature of his power.
You know all of that?
I admit there will be a degree of speculation involved, but only to a small extent. First, I will explain the situation with the current reality. I believe that Maruki has altered the cognition of the masses. In other words, it's thought that the alterations he's made are the result of his meddling with mementos.
He changed mementos? How is that even possible?
Isn't it gone though?
Wait, don't forget about our experience with the Metanav in Maruki's palace. Seems like this kind of thing has a habit of sticking around despite our expectations.
Mementos is the cognition of the masses given form. If that man is truly capable of controlling individuals' cognitions, and that man were also to gain access to mementos, it would be no surprise that he could impact everyone's cognitions and affect reality itself.
Could he really have done all that? I mean, It's assumed that Dr. Maruki has the power to control cognition, right?
Exactly. That man's controlling of cognition. Let's see. Why don't we refer to his power as actualization? Most likely, that actualization is a power unique to a persona. In other words, this man named Maruki is...
He's a persona user?
That's impossible. There's no way to have a persona and a palace at the same time.
Determining when Maruki first awakened to his power is wholly impossible. However, by the time he crossed your paths, there's no doubt that he was making use of his actualization, although he may have only been doing so subconsciously.
Even if it is just his subconscious, he's using a persona in the real world.
So his ability to make Yoshizawa-san think she was Kasumi-chan.
It was most likely through the use of actualization.
Still though, even if we assume that Maruki has unique persona abilities, such as the case with him and myself, we still need to determine how he used that power on Mementos as a whole, rather than a single individual.
Right. Even if there were some kind of power that could affect Mementos, it's on a whole other level from what we've seen so far. A single person just shouldn't be capable of all that. That's true. Changing reality just by thinking about it isn't something humans do. It's something that, like, gods do.
And what if he became such a god?
The god of control.
Indeed. The being in Mementos that you all defeated was a false deity that the masses deludedly clung to. It is easy to conclude that Maruki simply took over the false god's position when it disappeared.
Oh, okay.
Over his position? What do you mean? So you're saying society thinks of Doc as a god now or something? No. The Phantom Thieves are the ones who gained the masses' support after defeating this so-called god of control. So it would follow that the masses would turn to the Phantom Thieves next as their savior. In that case, why did they instead turn to Maruki, who did none of the work the Phantom Thieves did?
Masses will invest in the Phantom Thieves, not Maruki.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like that. Is that really true?
It's most likely because...
We wished for it. Yeah, okay, I think I see.
After we defeated the god of control, we wished for reality to be like Dr. Maruki described it. And it happened?
I don't remember doing any wishing with you guys and Doc. I mean, when would we have even had the chance to?
What about our counseling?
You can't change the past, but you have to keep your chin up and press onward. That's the gist of it. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it's definitely be better than none of this had ever happened at all, but... Well, no matter what path you end up taking to get here, your tracker dreams will still do some good in the end. Thanks.
Looks like you all walked right into the spider's parlor.
There's no way of knowing how many of those situations were intentionally orchestrated by that man. However, the result is still the same. A desire for his actualization was seeded within your hearts. Thus, I have no doubt that it was your own desires that led to their actualization.
So this is all our fault, huh?
We're the ones who told him the cognitive world really exists, too.
He has to be stopped.
Right, let's fight. If this is our own fault, we've got to be the ones to fix it.
Yes. This realization changes none of what we must do.
Very well. Then allow me to proceed. This world is in a very unstable condition currently. On the day that the god of control fused Mementos with the real world, the merging was undone through your efforts, and the two worlds are now attempting to return to their initial states.
So, What you're saying is this world has reverted to a state where the fusion with mementos hasn't been totally undone. That explains why Maruki's palace was visible in Odaiba.
Even as we speak, Maruki is still influencing this world in places where its boundaries are blurred. As slow a pace as it may be, he still continues to actualize the world of the masses as a whole. Should this continue, reality shall merge with mementos once more. The two worlds will again become one. When that happens, anyone trapped within the actualized world can never again awaken to the original one.
No.
This issue goes beyond the masses as well. Although you are all Persona users, it would be next to impossible to defy Maruki in a world completely under his control. To be clear, once the two worlds conclude their fusion, there will be no chance of your success in this mission. And I believe this fusion will conclude in 1 month's time.
We only have a month.
If memory serves me correctly, February 3rd was the date Dr. Maruki gave us, right? Could he have possibly chosen the time limit based on when his actualization will be completed?
It's possible.
If that's the case, we don't got another choice except to steal his treasure by then.
We'll need to secure our route to the treasure by the 2nd so we can send our calling card. Then, on the day of, we're most likely going to have to fight Maruki.
Allow me to produce the calling card. This is certain to be our final card. I'll pour my heart and soul into its creation.
Be that as it may, there are still some unsolved questions.
You mean the palace ruler?
Right?
What's the deal with the palace's name? Doesn't seem to affect the app's functions, but...
That must also be a product of Maruki's cognition. He most likely learned that you could somehow infiltrate the Metaverse. As long as he permits your existence, your method of infiltration will not entirely disappear either. However, in his heart he must have feared you would learn his identity as the palace's ruler. Perhaps such a feeling took the form of hiding the ruler's name from you.
But in that case, why didn't Dr. Maruki just actualize us out of existence entirely?
He wants to save us.
Maruki told us he wants us to accept his world. It may be hard to believe, but since we mutually benefit from his actualization, maybe he really does want us to submit.
Sorry, even if it does fix shit for us, I just can't accept the world getting treated like that. Let's start the infiltration tomorrow, yeah? And you? Sound good?
You're willing to ask me as well.
Duh, dude. The Phantom Thieves don't act unless it's a unanimous vote.
Fine then. You know I have no intention of accepting Maruki's world anyway.
Then that settles that.
Wait, what about Yoshizawa-san? We may not have summoned her as one of the Phantom Thieves. This definitely involves her as well.
Maybe we should fill her in on our situation once she comes to terms with her own. What she does with that information, though, that's up to her.
Right.
If that concludes matters, I shall continue to watch over you, Trickster. Please show me the path that you choose for humanity.